work.
Time for a shoot around, MP. Let's go.
It's all you, MP.
We had cameras on the Jazz team bus pulling into the arena, the players exuding confidence as we get set to get the action started. Hi everyone, the NBA season still young, but we have excitement in the air for this year's in-season tournament. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. So here are the Jazz starting five. They've got D'Angelo Russell, sharp out there with Lauri Markkanen, and it's Hendricks in at the four-man position. And for New Orleans, Ingram and Zion, your small and power forwards. Then it's Daniel Gafford, then there's Dyson Daniels, and it's Monroe in at the one. Grant, a look into the future of the NBA tonight. These are two of the brightest young teams in the league.
You know, when it's all said and done, B.A., these are squads that I expect to eventually play for titles. I mean, the talent is there. And, of course, it's all about gaining experience and gelling as a team.
And it's Gafford missing. On offense, here's Utah. Russell deciding where to go with it. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's Monroe. Pass to Ingram. Gafford with a screen on Markkanen. And the Pelicans miss again. And Russell's got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Good on both. For New Orleans, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Ingram, beyond the arc. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
To the left wing. Here's Grimes. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Here's Hendricks. Just 5 on the clock. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
The defense better make sure they're sticking to all 4 other players, or else D'Angelo's going to find the open man.
Ingram, the pass to Monroe. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Russell finds Markkanen. Driving in. Pass to Grimes. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Daniels. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Monroe, the pass to Williamson. The shot that time not on target.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And here's Russell. They set the pick. Pass to Sharp. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The 11-footer, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Monroe, the pass to Williamson. Down low. Here's Gafford. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. The Pelicans, number 1.
Tremendous efficiency on offense. They were willing to put in their work to get great looks.
The Jazz have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Russell. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. The Pelicans trail. Here's Monroe. 29 points for him last game against Charlotte.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Here's Russell, following the score by New Orleans. Williamson comes with a double team. Off target with the 3. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Here's Monroe. Here's Ingram. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Markkanen, the pass to Grimes. Outside Russell. Markkanen from long range.
Well, when Brandon Ingram's active on the defensive end, from whatever position, he's going to help out that particular possession. Good reaction there.
Here's Monroe, guarded by Russell. On the wing, Daniels. No made baskets yet. Clock is at 3. And here's Ingram outside. Russell with the rebound.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Out of the gates, some guys tend to start strong, Grant. Others take a little time to warm up. Which group did you align with?
It's a good question, B.A. You know, I always liked to start the season strong. And a lot of it goes into your preparation. What are you doing in the offseason? Are you ready when we get into training camp, the preseason? You know, all of that building to opening night and really establishing yourself within the team and also throughout the league right from the gates.
Now here's McCollum. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First free throw is good.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
Pass to Sharp. Markkanen outside. The Jazz again can't hit.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And the basket is good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Now Russell. 20 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
Now here's Williamson, trailing by 4. Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Utah's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Russell finds Markkanen. Russell a screen on Ingram. Now here's Markkanen. In his last outing, 16 points for him. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by New Orleans.
Yeah, that shot's not going to make his teammates or coaches happy.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
Here's Monroe. It in off the glass. Monroe's got 5.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And here's Russell. He's scoreless. Markkanen, the pass to Sharp. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Yeah, you would think that you're not going to forget about a 7-footer, and Markkanen's able to sneak in there and get it.
Williamson looking around. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam capturing the moment. Now here's Russell. Markkanen outside. There's a screen. Pass to Sharp. Williams grabs the board. And here's Williamson. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. McCollum's shot is off.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Markkanen. Here's Grimes. Back to Markkanen. From down in the low post, it goes.
Combine Markkanen's size and that soft touch makes him a constant threat inside the painted area. That's why they call him the finisher.
Here's Gafford. Yet to see a basket. Gafford the screen. Williamson passes to Gafford. Outside Ingram. And there's the drive. Monroe misses.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Outside for Russell. 3-pointer. Monroe grabs the miss. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Gafford, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Russell, the pass to Markkanen. Russell, a screen on Ingram. 11 feet out, and that one's good. Markkanen's got 6 points.
You don't see Markkanen operate too much from that area on the floor, but he's smart enough not to pass up that open shot.
Gafford, the screen. For three, McCollum. Rebounded by the Jazz. Sharp's got his 6th rebound on the night. Markkanen outside. Russell, a screen on Williamson. Here's Markkanen. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it. He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Outside for Russell. Out left to the wing. Here's Grimes. McCollum defends. Russell with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's Monroe, guarded by Russell. Monroe, the pass to McCollum. Here's Monroe. McCollum looking it over. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Russell, the pass to Grimes. Back to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep. And it's a 9-point Utah lead.
No hesitation as D'Angelo Russell, someone who does not lack confidence.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. To win the run. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's the screen. Ingram against Markkanen. Pass to Hendricks. 4-3. Pelicans cleared away. Williamson's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
New Orleans' shooting has not been great early, just 27%. Here's Monroe. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Monroe's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Grimes. 10 points for him. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Hendricks, covered by Williamson. Pass to Grimes. Russell with the ball. Oh, trying his luck from deep. That shot missing. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They're up 7. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
McCollum at the 2 with Jones at the 3. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Brand in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5.
Thanks, guys. Well, collecting their last time out against the Hornets was outstanding. He picked up 29 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
The three-point shot changed the game, clearly. But did you see it becoming the centerpiece of so many teams' offense, Brent?
I think it was inevitable in a way, B.A., but the way it got introduced to the league and the way that the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns adapted to the three-point line and then eventually what the Rockets were doing, it kind of came in like a flood. And each year we're seeing more and more guys who you wouldn't think should be shooting threes now capable of not only taking them but making them. And so that goes for every position. That makes the game very dangerous.
Markkanen misses. The Pelicans trail. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Monroe. 9 points in the game. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Sexton looking around. Clarkson for 3. Pelicans cleared away.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Pass to McCollum. Here's Daniels. Started by Markkanen. Takes a 3. Offensive board. Tipped. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now here's Sexton. Markkanen outside.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. George has checked in.
Jazz substitution, number 25, Keontae George.
So it's Utah now. The Jazz again can't hit. Here's Monroe. Checked by Sexton. Monroe, the pass to McCollum. Pass to Monroe from behind the arc. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession. And then CJ getting slick.
Now Sexton. He's coming off a 25-point game against Detroit. And that one's good. Markkanen.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Shoots a fadeaway. It's hauled in by Brand. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Monroe. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
This right here, whew, this is how you want to play the game. With passion, with energy, just great hustle play right there.
Now here's Clarkson. 17 points for him. Last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Pass to Markkanen. And here's Sexton. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Clarkson. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Pelicans, number 1.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Ingram's checked in for the Pelicans.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Here's Daniels. No points yet. Pass to Monroe. Launches it. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Hendricks. Grant, right side. Here's Sexton. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Monroe. Knocks down the long J. He's got 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Utah calls time here. Zion Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. Sharp, he's checked in for Utah. Now here's Sexton. To the right side. Here's Grimes. Pass to Hendricks. Now the Pelicans in transition. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Ingram adding more muscle, a little more moxie each and every year.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance. So knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball. You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
They set the screen. Markkanen for 3. Here's Sharp. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
The more and more you play with your teammates, the more you're aware of where they are, and Lauri Markkanen does a great job there.
Williamson outside. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Outside Sexton. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Here's Monroe. He's got 21. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
First one falls for him.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Grant's checked in for Utah. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Markkanen. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about the athleticism of Grant, just extending that time?
Pass to Monroe. There's the 3. And that one's good. Ingram for 3. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
And here's Russell. The shot's good. Russell's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, some tough points from Russell. That'll fire up this bench.
Williamson with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Charlotte. Now here's Grant. He's guarded closely. Pass to Grimes. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Ingram. Williamson up top. Here's Monroe, guarded by Russell. Back to Williamson. And another 3 for New Orleans.
The big man with the soft touch. Zion flexing the ring.
Pass to Sharp. Outside Russell. Oh, he picked him clean. And they're pushing it up. Ball's going up the court. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
That's a nice addition to Zion's game. The passing ability makes him more of a complete player.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. It's a 14-point game. Outside Russell. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Sinks it from distance. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And D'Angelo needs just a little sliver of space to let that rip.
New Orleans has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Williamson with a screen on Russell. Here's Monroe. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
And the Jazz call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
The Pelicans making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. He's checked in for the Pelicans. Monroe comes in for C.J. McCollum. And a switch here also for Utah. Markkanen's checked in. And so it's New Orleans with it. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Monroe, guarded by Russell. Ingram on the wing, fires the 3, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Outside Russell. And he drives in, uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 10 points.
Good penetration for D'Lo right there. Real nimble on the inside. Finds an angle.
Pass to Williamson. Here's Daniels. From outside, off the mark. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans. And here's what the Utah Jazz schedule looks like. On Tuesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Los Angeles Lakers. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Here's Sharp. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit.
And also impressive, his work on the glass. He was tenacious and relentless.
Just 5 to shoot. Markkanen, the pass to Russell. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Monroe, guarded by Russell. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Taking flight, Zion doing what he does best, getting up off the ground and bringing it down.
Markkanen against Ingram. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Williamson with a screen on Russell. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, they're clicking on all cylinders right now, beginning to pull away.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Pelicans ahead. They lead by 18. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings. And these take into account how teams are playing of late. So a little bit of a recency bias, perhaps. Shaq, say recency bias 5 times fast.
Recency bias once plus 4. That's 5 times.
Oh, you got him on that one, Shaq.
Kenny, your turn.
Recency bias plus 4. I'm going like Shaq.
Man, you got And now talking about our current game, got to be impressed with the big halftime lead for the Pelicans.
Right now, they're scoring the ball with ease. Good decision-making, kind of punishing the defense for overplaying certain guys. They just seem a step ahead.
Or 10 steps ahead. This game hasn't been close for a minute.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. We've got Sharp. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at power forward. Grimes' shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And the Pelicans shooting it at 52%. Markkanen against Ingram. Pass to Daniels. To the inside. Here's Monroe. Kicks it out to Williamson. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Back to Russell. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Russell's got 12 points in the game. Ingram against Markkanen. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Now, Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The Pelicans 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Grant's checked in. Gafford the screen. Pass to Monroe. And here's Ingram outside. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Outside Russell. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by New Orleans. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And so it's Utah with it after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Markkanen, the pass to Sharp, looking to end the run. The shot by Russell, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Monroe drops in the 3. Monroe's got 30 points.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Now a timeout called by Utah.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Grimes, the pass to Russell. They need this. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Russell, nice job there. Patient enough to use the pump fake, get in close, and draw the foul.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Grant's shot is off.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Grant against Ingram. Williamson up top. Clock at 6. Carries it down low. Williamson's got 16 points.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Over to the left wing. Here's Grimes. He's got 10. Markkanen for 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Monroe. Outside Ingram. And another one falls for New Orleans.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Grimes. Grant the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. The Pelicans pull it in. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-3 run. And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. We've had some major international prospects of late. How difficult is it scouting players from outside the U.S., Brent?
Yeah, it's incredibly difficult just because the international game has such differences in the way not only the game is played, but the way the game is called and the production that happens in those games, BA, trying to translate that over to the NBA style, that's difficult. But rest assured, there are talented scouts, talented evaluators out there that have found the guys who have come to the United States, played in the NBA, and played at the highest level to earn the MVP award. Now that's saying something.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Pelicans have developed a tremendous chemistry. Coach Willie Green said, quote, all of those guys play the game the right way. They want to be unselfish and make sure their teammates are involved. We're really fortunate as a team that our top guys bring that mentality on a nightly basis. Brian?
Yeah, chemistry and leadership. They have it. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Russell. He's got 13. Here's Grimes. Gafford grabs the miss.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
To the paint. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Grant outside. Stolen. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And right now, efficient as Brandon Ingram is just torching the defense.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Markkanen against Ingram. Markkanen, the pass to Grant. 6 to shoot. And here's Markkanen. To win the drought. Grant's shot is off.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Monroe. Give him 30. And the layup is good off the glass. Monroe's got 32 points in the game.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Grant finds Russell. Back to Grant. Pass to Markkanen. From the arc. Rebounded by New Orleans. Monroe's got 8 rebounds in the game. To the wing, right side. Outside Ingram. There's the triple. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Outside Russell. Out to the right wing. Here's Grimes. He's got 10. Fades away. The Pelicans pull it in. Williamson's got 9 rebounds now.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Now here's Russell. He's got 13.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Monroe. Outside Ingram. To the wing on the left. Pass to Daniels. Back to Ingram. Gafford with a screen on Markkanen. Here's Ingram. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This is a good sign.
That free throw good from Ingram.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Ingram. Here's Sexton. Pass to Grant. Outside Russell for 3. Pelicans cleared away.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Here's Monroe. Buries it from 3. Monroe's got 35 in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Here's Monroe, guarded by Russell. Outside Ingram. This one for 3. The shot misses. The Jazz shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Sexton against McCollum. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Monroe. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists tonight.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Here's Russell. A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And Grant gets it to go.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
From 15 feet away, here's McCollum. He's off on that one. And Russell's got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. 55 seconds left in the third quarter here. Sexton finds Russell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Third personal foul.
Russell plays with such great change of pace and deceiving the defense right there. Got the D out of position.
Jones, he's checked in for Ingram. Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Grimes. Second free throw, no good.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Now here's Russell. He's got 14. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Markkanen outside. The 3. Pelicans cleared away.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Sexton. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, Sexton getting ahead of steam. You could see he had his eyes on the rim and then the body to follow.
McCollum right side. Here's Brand. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Pelicans ahead, opening up a huge gap. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Checked in for the Pelicans. And so it's Utah with it. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. McCollum at the 2 with Jones at the 3. Then there's Trey Murphy, and it's Brand in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 5. Back to Russell. The 3 is up. Jones grabs the board.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Shot's good by McCollum.
And you give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
Here's Sharp. Markkanen outside. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. Markkanen's got 6 here in the quarter.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
To the left side wing. Fires for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And the answer from Murphy, no surprise. He shot 40% for a season from 3. You want Trey from Trey.
To the paint. Grimes, the pass to Russell. Here's Grimes. To the left wing. Markkanen outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Pass to Jones. Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan, and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting?
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Now Russell. Looking to get back on track. Out left to the wing. Takes the 3. sinks the tray.
Well, that's a sweet lefty stroke from D'Angelo.
New Orleans is gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Pass to McCollum. Here's the 3. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Driving to the basket. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA Basketball. Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career. But the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think, left me even more motivated to excel and try new things in this next chapter of my life.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them. And that's number 4, definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
New Orleans calls timeout.
They're just... giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. And they remain undefeated in group play, securing their 2nd victory of the in-season tournament, Grant.
Yeah, and strong position with 2 games to go. Can they keep it up and advance to the knockout round? We'll see.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.
See you, MP.
Cold-blooded, MP. You guys really poured it on out there.
There he is, the young GOAT himself. You up for a challenge, MP?